I just wanted to come on here and talk about some things that I feel would be helpful if you would want to continue getting clients even in this uncertain time, and some tips. So I met a tasker yesterday that was hired for a client of mine. So him and I were in her home at the same time. But anyway, I noticed a couple of things, and just kind of thinking back at some of the horror stories that I've heard of from my previous clients, I wanted to share some tips on what you shouldn't do and what you should do so that you can continue getting clients. And I am a firm believer in that if you produce good work, you're gonna continue getting work. So I think number one, you should present yourself professionally. You should have a little spiel. You should tell your clients if they ask you what else you do, and just be prepared to kind of, sell your business. So that's number one. The other thing I've noticed is you should wear a uniform. If you don't have this set aesthetic that you're going for, just wear blue or black. A subscriber of mine actually commented that. I personally like to wear all black. I have a lot of clothes that are black, so I wear black high-waisted jeans, a black t-shirt or black tank top or a black long sleeve, and I usually wear my kind of faded but black coverall kind of material jacket, which is a thin jacket in case the client's house is cold or I'm working outside, which has happened before. That's what I wear almost every single time. If that jacket is in the wash or something, then I'll wear like a black cardigan, but it's always all black. If I run out of pants because it's in the laundry or something, then I'll wear like a dark gray pants or dark gray slats that I have. But other than that, it's always black or gray. This is the number one complaint that I almost see consistently from the new clients that I meet, is that the people that they've hired before, they never show up on time. Never. So from working on the app, I have my metrics shown to the client. So I have 0 no-shows, 0 cancels, 0 or 100% response rate or something like that. And that is provided to the client from what I'm aware of. But even if it didn't, you want to arrive on time. You shouldn't be like super early, like an hour early, and make them accommodate you just because you got there early. But I get my tools out and everything about 5 minutes before, and then I get to their gate or their front door and I text them on the app, or I call them if I don't get a response and let them know I'm there, like right on the dot, because I never want to be late. So show up on time, because I've heard horror stories like the person was supposed to come at 1:30, but they ended up texting them at 2 saying they were going to come at 2:30, and then they ended up not showing up at all. The client had to go to work, and then that person texted them at like 3 saying, oh, I'm here now. It's like completely unacceptable. I cannot believe some people would do that, but if it seems common sense to you, great. You should always show up on time. But I cannot tell you how many times I've heard a client say they never show up on time. So show up on time, on the dot, or a couple minutes early, but be mindful of their time. Don't be super extra early. So that's another tip for you. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Truly, if you produce good work and you obviously want to be there, like I like working, I like what I do, I like building things, I like assembling things together, I like putting stuff up. Like, the trades are still a challenge for me sometimes, but it is a great challenge. I never feel bored. I never feel like stagnant and feel like I've learned everything and I'm just bored, So I enjoy being there. It's great exercise. There's obviously always room for improvement in what I'm learning and what I'm doing, so that really excites me. But if you're doing it just to supplement your income and whatever's going on, like whether it's what's going on right now with the virus, or if the economy is bad for your industry, whatever it is, and you choose to do jobs like gig economy, make sure you take it seriously. Make sure you treat it as if you're only working for yourself, and you need to show up for yourself, and you need to represent your own company or your own image. And by thinking of it that way, I'm sure you're not going to let yourself down. So those are my tips. Thank you for watching. The following clips are gonna just be B-roll vlog footage of the last couple of days. Enjoy this sleeping puppy here. But thank you for watching. I post videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays about my handywoman business, of my dogs, and whatever else is happening in my life. Subscribe if you want to. It's free. If you don't, totally fine. But I will wrap it up here. Hi, Choga. As usual, there's a plane going by. I'm glad everyone's getting to work okay. My sugar is just laying down on the bed on Vince's side. Huh, Papa? Huh, Papa? Wearing his little covered on the butt sweater. It actually really tightens around here because it's so long and it curls around his butt. So I should really lift it up, but you hate it. Sorry. But I wanted to leave the window just open for a little while, just so I can get the dog smell out of the bedroom. Just really accumulates in the evenings. So he's just laying down because it's freaking cold. I'm just wearing my jacket inside too, the jacket I usually use to walk them. TD girl is downstairs. Got done getting ready. What was I gonna say? I'm gonna get ready because a client that I work for on Sunday, I gave her my business card and she is going to hire me off the app. So I'm gonna charge her 47 bucks an hour. No cuts to freaking TaskRabbit, but I have to eat the cost of sales tax and obviously income tax later. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I really hope that everything transitions smoothly and she can pay me on Venmo or write me a check. This is like the other scary thing about getting clients off of the app, is I need to make sure that she pays me correctly, which I haven't had any trouble with so far, but I'm just like a little bit nervous all the time. But anyway, I'm gonna do some last minute things, maybe get some ideas together, organize a little bit, and then head to the job. Another baby. She follows me everywhere, so she was still upstairs, huh? Gotta eat something still. Hi, Titi. Titi's getting old. She's 10 now, but she's still little and cute as ever. Hi, Titi. Titi wanna be the cute girl? Look at all these white hairs on her face. Vince told me she didn't have any white hairs on her face before. Like this line here, I don't think that existed. Huh, Titi? You're getting so old. And she's such a nice dog. It's so fun, like scaring her. Anyway. So I'm trying to be as discreet as I can because I'm just sitting in downtown. Found street parking that has like 40 minutes on it. So I'm just sitting parked. There's like some girl on drugs just talking to herself and like spinning around barefooted. But there's a lot of people in downtown. I just stopped by the Ralph's and used the restroom because I just did a client's furniture assembly job in Melrose area. Now I'm in downtown LA and I am so stunned by how many people there are right now. It's like everywhere. There's people everywhere. It's just, it doesn't seem like coronavirus. But there were a lot of people wearing masks in Ralph's. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna head over to the 2 o'clock job, which is furniture assembly, and I raised my rates from 39 to 40. And then, so hopefully I can make at least 80 bucks or something. And then the client, I think I already said this, I charged her 47 bucks an hour. So hopefully she pays me on Venmo. She has not yet. I'm a little nervous about it, but she seems like a really nice girl. And she also told me, she also asked me, oh, can you tip on Venmo? And then I told her, because she gave me $20 cash tip last time, I told her to, don't worry about it. I told her thank you so much for the generous tip last time, and to just tell her friends about me. And she was like, you know what, don't even worry about it, you are our go-to person. Like, thank you so much for your help, blah blah blah. So hopefully I get some business from her and her friends. That'll be awesome because she's super cool.